May they rest in peace.
Is the member calling? I couldn't hear him. I call the honourable member Brendan Horan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It appears my microphone wasn't turned on, sir, but it is now. It's how lovely it is to follow, to hear national speakers taking
Sorry,
call.
Mr. Horan, my apologies. I just wish to advise the House that this is a split call. So the member will have 5 minutes and he'll get the bell with 1 minute to go.
Thank you, sir. And, sir, I will comment on the honourable member Chris Ockenvale's words, which were spoken with a tonality sweeter than honey, but words more bitter than a poorly corked wine. Fancy giving holidays on one hand and trying to take them off workers on the other. Sir, I'd like to acknowledge the honourable member David Clark. It's thanks to that honourable member that I'm able to have this call, and we have a situation in this Parliament where MPs in 4 parties are allocated speaking rights, but 7 other MPs are not, and we 7 MPs have to rely on calls being negotiable between parties, and that's a matter that I'll take up on another day through the proper channels. But the honourable member David Clark did not take my support for granted after I became an independent MP. He took the time to follow up when the Select Committee reported and to meet with me, and that's what you'd expect from a hard-working, diligent MP in charge of a bill. Now, my initial thought was rather like that of the national members, rather mean-spirited at first, and I thought, no, I'm not going to support this because, sir, before I entered Parliament, I part-owned and operated 3 retail outlets. I hired 15 employees, and I was doing the mental sums in my head of the wages that I'd have to meet. But then I investigated more fully, and upon reflection, in the next 6 years, public holidays would be Mondayised just twice. Anzac Day in 2015 and Waitangi Day in February 2016. Now, sir, we've had a golden summer in Tauranga and Mount Maunganui, and yes, it has not been good for farmers, but with a late monsoon season in the upper reaches of the Pacific, I'm confident that we'll have some rain soon. But, sir, with the golden weather that Tauranga and Mount Maunganui has experienced, our area has benefited with record numbers of visitors, and, sir, for areas of great tourist potential, such as Mount Maunganui, the prospect of an extra long weekend reaps huge financial rewards for many businesses. And in the case of Tauranga, recovering from the disastrous effects of the RENA and facing the ongoing financial shortfalls to the region caused by PSA, yes, another National Party biosecurity blunder, then that opportunity of extra commerce because of the long weekend will benefit so many in the area, including hoteliers, restaurateurs, tourist guides and tourist operators. Additional to this, sir, is that Anzac Day 2015 will be the 100th anniversary of the fateful landings at Gallipoli. And it is fitting and proper the sacrifice of our Anzacs will be remembered in a way that includes a full public holiday so that we can fully respect and celebrate the sacrifice that our ancestors made. Ensuring that in every year these 2 important commemorations are marked with a full public holiday for all people, sir, is a good step for this House to take. People who do not normally work on the day on which Waitangi Day and Anzac Day falls will get the holiday on the Monday, and those who work on the Saturday or Sunday will get that day as a public holiday. And most importantly, sir, the commemorations at Waitangi and at dawn parades all around our beautiful country will still be observed on February 6th and April 25th. Sir, it is with great pleasure that I support this bill.
I call the honourable member